I have one or two more setup things that I apologize. I appreciate you hopping in and hanging out with me. Hope everybody's having a great night. Pretty good, I would say. Can't wake up tired. Woke up tired. But today what we'll do is we're gonna switch over to the Nagakiba. We'll have a better range. We will add better damage. That actually puts us at a light load. Slow restore HP might be good. I wonder if it's better to have this. I don't know if waterfowl's considered physical. It feels like it should. Brittany, welcome in. Hey, I apologize. I think you did a couple of stream attack things, and it wasn't working. I think I fixed it. I tried. I looked some stuff up. I apologize. I did like the dog walking across the screen for the entirety of the stream, though. I think it's fixed. I think, but I do apologize that put some money in there and it didn't come to fruition. Apologize. Thank you for hanging out. Where's the bits? X might be good here instead. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. What? Oh. Wait, it's not. Sorry. 1 second. A little wonky. It's even. Okie dokie. Now I'm just not understanding anything. I don't know. Move on. Pretend like it didn't happen. Alright. As long as it was intended to be making you laugh, making you happy. I think it did it. Sorry, I feel like there's sound coming from otherwise is not my TV. All right, got a long sword like Malenia. We're gonna wait. What are we doing? I would have went in there and be like, this isn't Malenia. This isn't where she is. And you were all just gonna let me. Like, oh, he's gonna finish the game. Definitely not what I intend. They put us in the prayer room because, oh, nope. The promenade is, I forget where it is. It is not the promenade. Take a pic. There we go. Look at the gold. Look at the gold right there. It's a big gold door. All right, you guys ready? Ready. Blood grease, fire, magic, lightning, holy, poison, rot, blood grease. Not. Huh. Why I can't. It's sad. Only 7 of them. I think we can. Curious what you can get out of it. Like. I. Already at 83. Fail. I shouldn't have charged up there, apparently. There may be a bit of relearning, but I feel like we're already ahead. Oh. As you see, we already procced a blood, which is good. The Nagakiba is quite a fast attack on. What? Dead. What was that? 2 blood procs, right? What? Maybe. Great, we can do this. How long this lasts? Right. Definitely gonna proc some blood. Ow. Backed me right into a corner. This feels not only more cinematic, but it also feels better with the ability to roll just a little bit faster. Oh, I'm dead. Whew. Tough boss. Um, I messed that all up. I had no idea what was going on. Thought I was actually going to avoid that one. Sorry, I just had a piece of pizza. I apologize. We're getting better. We just need to learn a little bit of patience. Hmm. I didn't expect this to be a bit easier. But it's Malenia. What do you expect? I'm surprised I'm still alive. You're about to go into that. Oh, done. Oop, fail. Realized I don't think that even though it's a katana type, I don't think that they have a blood proc on Malenia's weapon, or at least while she's holding it. Holy crap, they didn't go the full 9 yards. I'm actually a little more surprised at that. Hmm. Darn it. Here, guys. All right. Oh! A little early on the dodge. Just a little early. But we're still dodging the waterfowl, so dodging. Oh. I don't mean to tell you that I'm a bad player, but by your own, I'm a bad player. I'm not a great player. I'm just. I will do it till I win. You go to the middle. We get neutral. That's what I thought. Ooh. Ah! I was out of stamina. There was this whole stamina issue. But I think we're gonna work through her pretty quick, at least the first phase, considering we have experience with power weapon and what? Let's put same reason. We'll see. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be. I just feel like this weapon attacks so fast that I gotta keep going with it. why my attacks didn't go off. I didn't run out of stamina there. I didn't run out of stamina there. Why are you still coming in? Oh. There we go. My monitors weren't set up properly. So how do you beat waterfowl? You just die. Oh, okay. Imagine that board meeting. What if we make a move that's so fast? What if we just straight up kill the player? Oh! That didn't go well. That did not go well. Not this. This is the one that doesn't go anywhere. I mean... I did too good. She went just into waterfowl. Get out of jail free card. What do I do? Waterfowl. I'm losing. Waterfowl. This guy's gonna kill me. Waterfowl. Say it ain't so. Waterfowl. Gonna say, we're about to hit a blood proc that'll interrupt her, but guess not soon enough, huh? Not soon enough, they might say. Echo, will you play 30 hours of Malenia for me? Little sniffer? Oh. You might tickle her. Ah! After lugging around that giant... interrupted her, and she came back with it. Blood loss. Curious if we should really keep that on. As of right now, we're gonna do it! Roll! Back her into the wall. I hit my R1 button twice. Did not go off. Do do do. Just happened again. I hit it twice, did not go off. Hope it's just eating input. Feel like it's probably doing. Which isn't better, but I didn't expect that to hit me. Why did I slow down? I feel like I've slowed down somehow. Why or how? Definitely makes for short battles when that happens. All right, let's. Yeah. Never believed that I made it to second phase with the way that I'm playing. Or that I've already beaten her, not on this run, but in general. Did I just sidestep that? Good. Okay, run better. Trying to think of what I can do. Just keep hitting her. Maybe we'll get a blood proc and knock her out of it. That's why I kept swinging. Legit. Give me more blood proc. Mostly when she's in waterfowl. Full health. Full health to 0. Waterfowl. The old waterfowl. R1 didn't go off. R1. I wish I had a. I'm playing this on PS5, so it won't. But I wish I had an input reader. So you could see. Like, you're right, it didn't. Cheap game. Built by cheap people. I still respect. Getting your inputs suck, but it's something that prehistoric man had to deal with too. You know, they were sitting around the campfire playing their PS half, and their inputs. thank you for joining me. Oh, I can't believe I'm alive. $6,000 damage. That's what I thought. I'll take it. All right. I didn't know that did that much. Didn't know that did that much. Holy mackerel. I was like, oh, I'm safe. This is fine. We're gonna be great. Going into phase 2 this time, he thought. Wrong. Malenia had other plans. That's what I expected you to do. Ah! Still regenerating life off my dead corpse. He's like, I need to get back to full health. Luckily, I can beat this dead horse. What are you doing, Malenia? Well, I have infinite health pool. I just figured I'd... Oh, you know. Murder! There's no murdering a dead corpse. Okay, well, murder. Oh. Oh. Came into my... You are allowed to swing your sword. Matter of fact, it'd be pretty cool if you did. It ate my input. Play a lot cooler if you did. Crap. Trying to be iffy. sidesteppy? Definitely not the words I'm looking for. I'll just grasp at straws until we figure out a word. Heal! Feel better? I think it just makes it bad because, like, I feel like I have... I guess I can manipulate her into a pattern and I somehow miss. Does rolling not matter anymore? Did we eliminate rolling from the game for a purpose of not dying? I'm genuinely surprised at that. Just one last one. I got her again. Gonna have waterfowl. That was 100% of my life. Guys, I need more health. How do you gain more health in this without leveling up? There, I made it challenging for you. I need my health bar to basically touch the right side of the screen. All right? That's how we're gonna play the Elden Ring. Nice! Alright, so she's very likely to waterfowl. Or not. Alright, we are at 50% and we are hitless. Oh! Alright, again, she's quite likely to proc waterfowl. Ah! I was going to phase 2! I was going to phase 2! We only used one pot. Also known as, we're over-aggressive. My right collarbone. Feeling funny. Weird stretchy time. I can't believe we basically phase 1 without healing. Come on! That was like stagger time. That was stagger time, guys. These guys and their waterfowls and their non-staggers. My goodness. My goodness. Enter rant here. No. I will say facing Malenia the second time is better-ish than facing her the first time. I don't know if that means it's good. It's not really that I want a boss to be easy, I just want a boss to have a reasonable set of mechanics. And I don't feel that she does. I'm more surprised I was. She hit me like 3 times. She hit me like 3 times for that death. That doesn't make sense out of the waterfowl. Waterfowl hits a lot. Doesn't kill in 3 hits. She's mad because we almost phase Wonder without a flask. That's what it is. Get me back. Lady McKella is PO'd. I didn't think that I didn't think that steel could get mad. Apparently it can. Where is your stagger? Like, I was leading up to the stagger. I'm like, this is gonna be an easy stagger. Thank you for the like. I do appreciate. Hope your night's going well. I try my hardest. Not a great player, but I am persistent. Most nights I don't get salty. Not gonna say no nights. There we go. You gotta do sometimes. Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting. Hey. Yep. Oh! We are almost in phase 2, guys. Hey! Let's watch the cutscene. It's the first time we've seen it tonight. Dude, you got a little wedgie? I would pick it. Look at that. Look at that, bro. You got that big chin. Wait. I'm turning into a flower. I'm molting. Wing. What's with all the butterflies? Is this the butterfly effect? How do you float without flapping your wings? Rather not rot. Dead. That initial hit, I always screw up. Well, I didn't used to. I do now. Took a little bit of learning. You guys pay attention to mods at all on different games? So, there was actually a mod for Malenia. I don't know who else played it, but I'm sure at least 2 or 3 have. I can't believe that didn't proc her water. Whee! Waterfowl. Woo! Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Don't look. 2 in a row. No. Heal. Ah. Well, that's bad. Gotta do what you gotta do. Heal. Hey! Crap! I rolled into her. I feel like she's about to waterfowl. Maybe not. When you're right there, you're just straight. Screwed it. Great screwed. Yeah! Waterfowl west, lady! Oh, that was unfortunate. My two procs landed over each other. You know, typical everyday thing. Dead. Hey! Oh! Waterfowl into the wall. Did we find a new sneak attack? Sneaky, sneaky cheat. And she was just about there, man. Man! Ah! I thought I was gonna get the proc. That's the reason why I kept going. At that point, you gotta hope for that lucky proc. We're doing a lot of damage. We're doing a lot of damage. The proc is likely. No. No. Good. I honestly expected her to come in there. Woohoo! I don't know how I lived as long as I did. I do not know how. I was like, just keep rolling. Be Limp Bizkit in the 90s. Keep rolling, 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 up. Keep rolling, 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 up. Keep. It kind of worked. I see how Fred Durst made his career. Hit him! I was out of stamina. Sometimes you have enough stamina in the world to be. Yep. Do a couple of heals. Let her do her waterfowl because she's just about ready. She wanna walk. Feeling okay? Yeah, there you go. Heal. Okay. Thought I was gonna knock her out of it. My bad. Too aggro. Too aggro. I don't know how people play this level 1. Yeah. I don't know if it's worth hitting the stagger proc or if it's better to. Wow, we're dead. I should have realized she was staggered. She really wanted to do waterfowl. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go rage and cry for 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab a beverage. God, no. Not even sure what to think. Telling the truth, am I? My jokes happen off screen. Oh! Wonder if Mikola needs a blade. Like, it's supposed to be really strong. I actually don't explore on Mikola too much. Is it Mikola or, well, I mean, I guess it could be the British pronunciation. Mikola or Mikella? Thought I'd do something different. Getting fancy killed me. That whole engagement there, Malenia, didn't help you, bud. Didn't help you at all. I came out way ahead. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me, lady. I'm never gonna forget that quote. Those poor robots. How do you guys feel about Nicolas Cage? I know he's like a meme actor, but like, I'm not gonna lie. You want to know the one movie that really showed me that he's just so far above the entire rest of Hollywood that he deserves not only every role, but he deserves all the money. I think it was Poppy's Playland or something like that. Basically the Five Nights at Freddy's ripoff, but the difference is it's better than Five Nights at Freddy's. Poppy's Playtime, is that what it is? Red! So far, so good! What's it called? It's on Amazon. It's on Prime. Willy's Wonderland. Alright, so apparently it's not Poppy's Playland. My goodness, the funny thing is I made a pretty good title for it. He doesn't say a word in the entire movie. And still not only the main star, he steals the show. Alright. Ah, I was rolling! I knew I was low, but sometimes you really do gotta just keep pushing through. I think that's something that people don't always understand. Like, I'm scared, I'm low! Sometimes you need to... That's how you know you're learning the battle. You're like, just keep going. Just keep going. Digging, keep digging. Woo! 2 hit. I wish my damage did 2 hits. Could you imagine? I guess there is. Red! Run better! So, I was, obviously there's a number of, Soulsborne runners and very high level Soulsborne runners. I remember somebody saying once that you don't actually learn the... Ah! Crap. Dead? Just one shot, 100%. So apparently the last time I was here I had more health, because it took about 90% of my health when that would. I was rolling. I was Fred Durston. That's what we're gonna call it now. Crap. Yep. If you're not standing right on top of her for not standing right on top of her for the stagger hit, get out. Get out. More likely to see a water. Oh, I didn't expect blood to proc there. Dead! Rolled wrong. I rolled wrong. Man, are we not gonna do this today? I thought that if I switch blood weapon, we get back smooth sailing. We've only been to so I remember. I'm trying to think. I remember when I was doing this the first time. I think I actually got her in a weird loop. I might. We'll look at our talismans this time. Stagger! That was stagger time. These people don't understand the time constraint I'm under. I don't know. Actually, let's. Thought that was. Okay. Yucks. Move too fast after that grab. Waterfowl, you say? After I'm dead? It's a little bit of overkill, wouldn't you say, lady? Wouldn't you say? Run. I think she was about to waterfowl. I really think she was about to waterfowl there. He has to be just about ready to waterfowl. I thought I was doing it right. I was like, yeah, if I avoid the first one, I get the second one for free. That was a phase. That was a phase 2 written all over it. What? I rolled. That was me rolling. Whoa. No, no, no. Not that one's. Oh, great, Sultan. Yeah! Fuck! Yeah! Ing! Yeah! 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 Ah! Too greed. Too greed! Man, look at that. We didn't even use a bot. She was 3/4. Didn't even use a bot. We're just gonna memorize her pattern. Fuck. Yeah. Have you guys ever heard the most? I'm not gonna do it. I feel like that would be rude, but gonna leave yourself open like that? Why not? I was kind of hoping for a blood proc, but did edge. I mean, on this case, it's freaking Malenia. It's not even a little bit. Come on, that was the stagger. Literally half of her health and she doesn't stagger. Come on. That's a big sword. Yes. Why, thank you. No. Yes. So this is the Nagakiba. So Naga actually means long in Japanese. Nice. Crap. Crap. Crap on a cracker. Where did that phrase come from? I know I didn't make that up on my... There we go. That's what I was expecting her to do. Nice. Let's heal. Ah, stagger! I survived the first phase? Actually, more surprised I survived the first little bits of the waterfowl. You know what would make this a lot easier? Wearing armor. Why didn't you guys tell me I wasn't wearing armor? Alright, that didn't work. Honestly, you make a good point. I don't think that if you were to wear, like, I don't even know if it's in this game, but Havel's armor is in every other Dark Souls game, and is hands down the best. But it's like 300 million pounds. I actually don't know if you just could stand in it and survive, even with that armor. You might be right. Kind of interesting to hear that. Dagger! You have to rely on some kind of help in the... Like, nah, bruh. You mean help? Would you help? These schools. Felt like I had to be close to a stagger. I'm getting too aggro because I feel like I'm reading it and I'm like, stagger has to be coming up. Like, I have a stagger bar in my head going, I don't actually. Get the idea. You know that likelihood of staggering is getting more as you hit. I mean, the smaller hits, you have probability of... But at the end of it all... Oh, yeah. I mean, so... I don't even know... Oh, alright. Woo-hoo-hoo! I can't believe that worked. Ah! The blood proc got her out of her stagger. Ugh. So yeah, like, what's the best way to think about it? So there's... Armor will help in general. It'll reduce it. But again, it boils down to... The biggest thing... Oh, well. Missed the proc. You're not gonna waterfall. Oh my gosh, really? I guess she was low enough. With hits. With smaller hits. So I'm doing smaller hits, is that what you mean? So the Nagakiba does less damage, but it's still pretty strong. But the idea is you're getting blood procs off of it. And you also still get a stagger depending on how well you're playing, right? So the staggers matter. The resistance really... I don't know if it's what they intended. I'm dead. Intended. But honestly, the bulk of your resistances almost come from your talisman-ish. I actually don't know what the best resistance you can get in the game is. Again, it would be probably Havel's armor, at least from a melee perspective. So, not what I meant. So the values, I really not have any. That's funny. So the value, I don't know what the values on the left. Honestly, I guess the values on the left don't really matter. But the values on the right, what it does is it's a flat value. So defense, damage, negation. So if I go down here, you'll see that holy now is 146 and my damage negation is 17. So the defense actually doesn't really matter. You'll get a little bit of resistance, but it's I think it's more of a, I think what they've done is they've given you a value of yes, you can also do that. I do have that, and I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, the holy, so if it, let's assume that Malenia does holy. So anytime that she did damage to me, just off the top, it takes 17 damage off. Whatever her value might is what I believe that damage negation value is. The defense, I think, has some kind of like, I'm not sure. I'm between two ideas. Is either, you know, this Drake talisman has a value that moves towards defense. And so if you had 146 holy defense, then you would basically negate all holy damage, is what I think. I could be wrong. But as it sits, I have the Haligtree talisman, and it goes, it has enough of a percentage that equates to 17 damage, I think. I really think that's what this all means. Now, resistance is a little different because it not only prevents buildup, it also reduces the damage taken from it. So it's kind of like a two double effect. And so if we really start getting regularly to phase 2, I'm probably gonna put this on, I think. One of these two. But we just haven't been regular enough to really get there. And so you asked about putting an element on it. So if you look, this is called the Blood Nagakiba. So I put a blood proc on it. So not only is it a base damage of, so this is essentially the same weapon. It's still a katana. It's the Uchigatana. This is a base Uchigatana, not upgraded, not modified, and the base buildup is 45. So that, again, that's just a value, whatever that may mean. But what I've done is I've modified the Nagakiba to have the blood element essentially added to it, and so instead of 45, it's doing 83 blood buildup, which I don't know exactly what that value means, but it boils down to it's going to proc more often, approximately almost double as often, right? So I just there's a lot of it that I don't quite understand, but that's the best I can give. Really. So the other thing that's worth stating is I think we're gonna take reduced steps each day. If we do not beat, we're gonna do Malenia until 130, then from 130 we'll do a few cleanup bosses. But I think if we don't beat Malenia with the blood weapon, which I honestly kind of expected to, and we have already been to phase 2 once, still once. But we have been to phase 2 already tonight. So that's the blood proc. Blood is actually a very strong weapon in base game. And I didn't know that. You saw that. I didn't actually know that, truthfully, until honestly, I think after my first playthrough, basically. I just saw... The only thing I understood is that the Bloodhound Fang is a pretty strong weapon, and then... I think I did know that blood was strong. I might have known blood was strong. I had played Malenia for 30 hours, I think it was, in my first playthrough. And so... I was like, I'm okay with... Ah, crap. Ah! I didn't expect a... I guess we were hitting her a lot, but I did not expect a waterfall there. So, I think blood proc is approximately 10% of max health. And so, or at least, it might be... Maybe it's a flat value. It might be a flat value, but the difference is she just has so much health. Evan, Michael, welcome in. How ya doing? How ya doing? The reason why I changed my statement there, and I could be... It could be in both cases it's different. I don't know. Maybe it's the difference of hitting a boss versus... But the idea is I only have 1700 health, whereas she has... at least 6 more. Ah! I hit her. How are you doing there, Evan? What's going on tonight? But like, if I get hit by blood that stacks, then it takes like 3/4 of my health, right? So the best example is those little gremlins in the catacombs. So I started saying, I think what I'm gonna do is if we do not beat Malenia today, we're gonna take another step backwards. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna equip a shield. And we'll get through the waterfowl by shield if need. We're gonna try not to use a shield, but I don't think I'm doing the dodges right in her waterfowl, but still just sad face. Sad face McGee. One more. Got the blood proc and the dagger, so nice! Blood proc knocked her out of her waterfowl. No spoilers, because I won't be like that, but I saw Deadpool 3 today, and the story that involves vomit. That was unexpected. No reason to apologize. Give much away at all. I did see a spoiler on who the bad guy was, but I don't understand anything about it, so I'm not too concerned. Ow. Ow. That was rude. But I'm glad you got to see it before you saw any spoilers, or minimal spoilers. Snack time. My attack didn't go off. My attack didn't go off. I was having controller issues earlier. They've settled. You vomited after you saw it? What? Ah, that was bad. Was bad. Burb. Burb. Do you guys say BRB, or do you just take it as a new word? No, it's an acronym that you're just kind of like laser. You just say laser now. You don't say light something 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 something. Yeah, because that's exactly what you say. Ow. Ow! Ow! I felt each one of those hits, and they successfully hurt more. Not successfully, you get the idea. You say BRB? I just say burb. I've started just using acronyms as words, like burb. Burb. Not to be confused with burb, which is bird. um. Ooh, crap. Yep. As soon as I staggered her and didn't get the proc, I was like, this is gonna be bad. It'll be a whole big bag of bad. Gushers and beer. I like your the way that you've stated it. So for me is meh. I thought of something I'm not gonna I don't like those jokes. It was funny, but I'm not gonna it's one of the few Woo, woo. Cupcakes and beer. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. Okay, my R1 didn't go off like 3 times. At least twice, but I think 3 times. No, wow. No, so it's actually a Family Guy reference, and I'll just leave it at that. But, I'm not gonna go any further than that, and I'm also not gonna tell you on Discord, and I apologize. Just it's my gosh. It's one of the few types of jokes I don't know. It's only me personally, but I can laugh at it, but I don't feel like it doesn't say like the N-word. Sorry, I know that got weird because I'm just like, that's funny, but I'm not gonna share it. Really? I honestly expected a stagger there, getting to half health. But no, the way that you phrase that makes me laugh because when I was growing up, for the most part, the I loved it. I did it. It's not bad. Oh, it might. It's not bad parenting or anything. My opinion is every morning for breakfast I would have a Pop-Tart and a Mountain Dew because I loved both. And technically they should have a lot of energy. And I always called it the breakfast of champions. When do you stagger, lady? And so you said gushers and beer, snack of champions. That was weird. That was I think that was my fault, but it was just weird. If we're gonna do Malenia today. My dad? Yep. Nos. I used to drink a lot of energy drinks, and I took them out of my diet. With as bad as my diet is, trust me, I'm not claiming I'm the healthiest man alive anymore. But I was going pretty hard in the energy drinks. What? All right. Caffeinated Gatorade. Well, I remember Nos, but Oh, I see. No, I don't remember that at all. I don't think that ever came here. I'm in the middle of nowhere. No, I remember Nos. I don't remember Nos active. My R1 didn't go up. $20 calories. So actually, that might be really good to like use to lose weight. Not that I need to lose weight, but thinking. Perfect. Got her about half health. She's quite likely to proc waterfowl. It is. I was rolling! I tried rolling twice. Remember that time where I said that the controller issues cited? Um... Yeah, 20 calories. I mean, you can burn that off surprisingly quickly. Wondering if it's because she... I mean, I don't have any poise, to be fair, I guess. Oh my goodness. That's... Honestly, that might be like a mild overdose. A lot of caffeine. Still alive. Fair. Maybe it just made you stronger. As the... I don't actually know what a overdose is. Caffeine. You can overdose on anything. If you did. Yes, water. You can actually... Dead. Not dead? Thought I was moving perfectly fine. $40 cups of coffee. I'll take your word for it. For some reason it feels like I might have... We were moving and grooving. But so we finished Final Fantasy VII. So tomorrow, what do you guys want to do tomorrow? We can go directly into the next Final Fantasy VII, or we can... Ow. Are you done? I was gonna say, you have to be about to hit a stagger. What the heck, lady? Dead. Not dead? I rolled. Elden Ring? No more than 3 or 4 streams, I would think. We have a few cleanups. I mean, we're like 75% of the way through the bosses. That still means we have like 40-ish bosses. Obviously we have Malenia, which is gonna be this stream. I'm honestly starting to think it's gonna be another full stream at least. But the rest of the bosses, with us having defeated Malenia, I'm just gonna look up the rest of the bosses, because most of what I don't quite the only ones we missed were the ones that I don't really know where they were. I mean, I wasn't overly exploring, but again, and even in my first playthrough, I did a lot of exploring. So from here, it's just I'll just look up the bosses to go face them. I'm sorry, I haven't seen your message yet, Dragon. I will respond to it in just a woo. Apparently, do something I can do in a couple streams and start up FF. I'm not opposed to that. Trying to think. Don't know what, you don't know it yet, but you... Yeah. That's definitely plausible. So, I think I had something in... Don't count me on. Might be wrong. Kidding. And maybe it was... So EDF, I'm definitely gonna stream it, but my goodness, she's aggressive this time. Oh, come on. Me and my buddy played a little bit of EDF. Honestly, it's a pretty difficult game. Definitely a step up in difficulty from EDF 5. it's plausible on the EDF front, but like my time slot doesn't really work with my buddy. So if I were to play EDF at this point, it feels like it'd be and I'm not opposed to it, but I'd be down to play the older EDF and well, I don't think Prinny has when do you stagger, lady? I wouldn't have kept going. She just had to be close to it and she just didn't. Wouldn't fall over, guys. Wouldn't fall over. No, what, I mean, I'd be down to do World Brothers. Well, I already, honestly, the only thing I'd be doing in World Brothers dead. Would be really grinding towards platinum. We've actually, it was one of the few games we did 100% of the storyline. EDF 5 we did, we got up to, I'm at 40-ish%, 45-ish%. My buddy got up to 70, which is, the reason why 70% is I know he was over and above that, but the reason why 70% is a big deal. One of the few weaknesses of EDF, I rolled. I might have been a second too late, I guess. Is you allow weapon and armor limits off to create a lobby, which their armor and weapon limits don't make sense. I mean, the armor, sure, the weapon doesn't. And I 100% that's a weakness. Yeah. My basic slashes knock you out of stuff, but a charge up thrust doesn't. Down. Crap. So EDF 6, with as much as I do want to stream it, I mean, I guess what I could do is start doing secondary stuff. Like, I have a primary character, I can play a secondary character. That would work. There's honestly, like, it's like a 250-hour game to 100%, or, well, honestly, it might even be more than that. And so it's unlikely to get 100%ed, but I can't believe I survived that. Dead. Trying to get out. This is such a cinematic battle. Like, I expect, at least in the way that I'm playing it, I hope it's entertaining. But, like, this battle is rough. Run! Oh, wow. A little more surprised she hasn't waterfowled yet. There we go. Oh. That was honestly a phase 2. Tough. Um... It's funny that, like, it happens almost immediately. Yeah. Trying to think. I mean, I could also do some extraneous completion things in Final Fantasy Rebirth, but I don't think that's a good stream. I think I have a couple of indie games we could do Well, if you're just gonna walk towards me ominously. I got a long sword, lady. Go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Nope. First heal. Half health. Oh. Dead. Trying to back off. But like, so what could we do? What could... I know we could. There's a bunch of things. I could show you, do like an indie game day, like a um sorry, I'm just thinking. My brain, if I'm not on stream, my brain is just turned off. And apparently if I'm on stream, my brain is just turned off. No, wait, did she parry with her arm? That made a weird sound. I can't believe I survived that. Eh. Are you kidding? Oh, come on. What? This is a pretty sloppy first phase, but we're gonna get into phase 2. It's looking like, at least. There we go. There we go, phase 2. You saw it. You saw it here, folks. Phase 2. It's just a timing. I just don't have the timing. In all seriousness. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom. Think. Got me thinking. Great. Sorry about that, guy. I guess I Sorry, just thinking out loud. Um. Yeah, Oh. Trying to think. The stupidest part about it is I'll figure out something on the fly and I know it'll work, but... Ow. I forgot how this battle works already. That's bad, right? Just a little. I wasn't thinking that. Woo! Oh, come on. Nice! We also got a... We might have gotten a blood proc on that too? "5 a.m. grind so you don't forget to get..." Oh my gosh. That Sephiroth fight was... I actually got to take down my YouTube VOD and put up, apparently the, TikTok VOD doesn't sound good by audio, but I muted my mic when I went to the bathroom and never unmuted it for the rest of the stream. Ooh. Honestly, I feel like about to waterfowl. I'm playing very cautiously. There it is. I'd say that sounds horrible, but you're muted, yeah. I was muted, not on TikTok though, but I did say a lot of stuff that I felt like was pretty valuable about the game and about battle and battle system. And that was a phase 2. That had a phase 2 written all over it. I don't understand the difference as to where her first jump ends, and so I'm getting hit by her second hit inconsistently. I don't know what I can do. Maybe I have to roll later. Hit you. I almost rolled through it. I think it's because I'm locked on is the issue. Kind of need her locked on her for waterfowl. Now, I would say, so I still hate Midir. Tell you every day I hate Midir. But with as much as I don't enjoy this battle, I think it's still better than Midir. I thought I was getting through that. I like Skelly Wheels better than Midir. Because they're at least funny to look at. Midir, I do not like. Again, it boils down to the biggest thing about Midir that didn't sit well with me is just simply the him running away. Like, there were very few attacks that he had that brought him into you. I expected to get a stagger somewhere. And yeah, truthfully, it's bad on me to just expect something, but just... I feel like I'm playing really well. Like, this is good play. This is very good play in my opinion. And it's... Ow. That was bad. I need to... I don't know why I'm trying to make variants on my play. Whoop. Ooh. it's not time for you to do that, lady. Lady, you're losing your name. You don't deserve the name. I did not expect to actually get that. Stamina. And a heal. Honestly, it's about time for her to waterfowl again. Phase 2! That attack is just so strong. If you miss your roll, you did. You did, son. I have no idea what that's from. Feels like a mafia movie. I've never seen a mafia movie. Dead, son. If I made it up, hooray! I don't think it. Dead. Lots of heal. Hey! Ah, I thought I was getting out. Thought I was getting out. That was an early waterfowl, holy moly. No. Actually, yeah. Yeah, but we ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna do that. So I think if I were to use my physic, I could eliminate that attack, but the sad part is even though that's an opening attack, she does it again. So it's not just a one-time thing. And so learning the timing is gonna help me better than... Ow. Is gonna help me better than that of Dead. So there's actually a mod. I started saying this and I never finished. There's actually a mod for Malenia that makes her harder, of course, because that's what people want. But basically, if she does that again, so that flower, I forget what it's called, but it's like blossom, rot blossom, or something like that. She does that obviously once in the very beginning, and it's for the most part centered in the arena. They programmed it so even though that flower's there, it never goes away. And every time she does it, she actually makes another spawn of it, and it again never goes away. The issue is obviously, number one, it's holy mackerel. Is it causes scarlet rot in the vicinity. Yeah. And so you have to avoid that area for the rest of the battle, for the entirety of the phase 2. It never goes away, and it continuously produces scarlet rot. Yeah. So it reduces the battlefield, right? This is a pretty big arena, but I'll honestly, like, it needs to be bigger. And so them doing that is just a way to... It's a big... Woo. Nice. What I thought. Ah! That stinks. Thought that was gonna be another phase. I can't believe how well we're doing and yet how bad we're doing. So he has like 30,000 health. I was just thinking of how much I had a value of 6,000. How much damage we did, and that was like quarter slash like a third of her health. Wow, that was a real start. Didn't think that was gonna do it. Sorry, you just made me think. I wonder if wonder if Sorry, I just found something that I didn't expect. Guys, did you hear that they have camera conventions? I didn't know this. I didn't know this. But sad part about it is, and maybe it was not covered by the news, but there was an explosion there. I heard it was a canon event. But it has stuff. 320. I'm glad you got it. Glad you got it. I need to remember my hotkeys. Sorry, I'm looking for something real quick, and I apologize. Oh, not what I meant to do. That's why. That's why. Okay. That should make that better. Ooh, that's not good. Sorry, one more thing. I guess I'm fixing everything right now. In the middle of stream, because that's when you do it. Always. Right? That's when you fix your stream. Fine. That works. We're good. Good. We're gonna move on. So we're basically the best streamer. Got it, even though there was a shutter delay. Oh my gosh. When is this dagger coming? I did hear it got a lot of exposure though. I have to be clear, as I may have changed the words, but I definitely stole that from Reddit. None of my jokes are original. I don't make original jokes except for off the cuff stuff. So I apologize on that. But I'm honest. I'm not great. I do like jokes. I do like puns. Just they're rarely ever mine. I write them down. Because I hope I give somebody else a giggle. That's it. That's all I want. I want people to laugh. And I want them to be impressed by my amazing Elden Ring skills. Hey! Oh! That was... Woo-wee! I'm... Oh, phase 2! One heal, phase 2. Too early. Too early. So there is a point where the Scarlet Rot stops, and so you're better off rushing in. We survived the initial hit, though. We survived the initial hit. That is progress. Ugh. Sorry, I had to let my heart slow down or stop. Right? It's good to let your heart stop once in a while, right? Yeah, keeps you young. Prevents that extra few beats of usage. I believe they call that extending. Extending your life by stopping your heart. That was my joke. It's just, that's improv. It's not great improv, but it's improv. Ow. I've never taken an improv class or done improv as a club thing. Honestly, I think my brain, and I know for a fact my brain reprograms itself and is whatever my focus is, my brain goes, all right, that's what we're doing. Let's do it. And so in streaming, my brain, I guess, kind of work towards improv or whatever you want to say. And I mean that. That's not just joking even. Oh, I can be in front of people. I don't care. But it's tough. It's tough just not giving a care, right? I mean that. I mean, doing pretty good. Feels like we're about to have a waterfall, though. Really not? Okay. Phase 2 again. Is that 2 in a row? Crap. Still too early. Oh, you know what? Nice. Yeah. Hey, I mean, don't give up. Just do it. I mean, it's simple as that. I mean, the the best thing you can do is do something that you want to do, and at a minimum, do it on the side. And who knows? Maybe it'll become your main gig because it's something. Not only do you want to do it, it's something that might relieve your stress, relieve your, you know, it's better to try and fail than to not try. And, I did the streaming thing wrong. I really should have done it more in the case of doing it on the side. But I will say, had I done it on the side versus, honestly, again, this is my only gig-ish, I don't think I would have had the focus that I do. Doesn't mean it's good. And it's difficult because, I mean, everybody, especially if you're doing two different things, but when you're doing a social background type thing, when you see these best viewers things, are they just stolen accounts? Are they all just straight up stolen accounts? Like, or are they doing it as a side gig? You wish you could focus on what? You focus on. I will say with the year that I've been hanging out with you, you've grown so much as a streamer. I do appreciate that. I try, and I don't feel like I'm a fantastic streamer. But I do feel like it's a plausible venue. Because that guy had a Twitch Prime, so it's probably stolen. And it makes sense that they would be stolen. So let's change out the blood amulet. The blood amulet's good. I forget which one it is, and I don't like that. I really wish that they would say which covers which. So there's robustness, immunity, focus, and vitality. And I don't know which one. Oh! Focus governs resistance of sleep and madness. They do say it! Immunity! Immunity! Holy crap! I didn't know they said it. I didn't know they said it. Oh, we're going the distance now. Okay, we're not gonna hit them. I heard you guys like hitting bosses. We're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that today. Okay. Yeah, so again, the Twitch thing suggested it might have been stolen, because I mean, obviously that's just a straight up spam, right? And that's definitely true. I I appreciate that, Dragon. It does means a lot. Um, I do appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. That's the reason why I say it. Ow. I did that all wrong. That is interactive. I don't know how to make. What? Crap. No, you're definitely correct. I mean, it's everybody's own definition, right? And a lot of people, if you don't know this, you know, a professional poker player, when you think of professional, it can be one of two ways, right? The biggest of which being it is a truly you've gained the point, you've gained the knowledge of poker to the point that you're self-sustaining on a poker income. Or most people think of professional as you're raking in the millions because you're doing major tournaments. I was hoping for a stagger because I was like, well, I'm too close. Meaning you're getting your entire income from poker, right? Professional, or most people think of it as very high level area. That has definitely changed in the most recent decade and a half, yeah. Your average poker player, social media, yes. Information, definitely. That's also true. That's very fair. You are correct. Social media, that's I can't discount that at all. What I would say though is there's definitely a lot more information, which is closer to the social media statement you made, but it's also playing online. Like the average, you know, true poker player, 30-year-old has played as many hands as a 60-year-old these days, and the reason why they're able to do that is because they're multi-tabling. And they're understanding 5 different hands going on at the same time. They don't have the face-to-face poker interaction, but the one thing that poker players online can do is understand no matter how good of a poker player you are, you can't, the one thing you cannot abstain from, like you could have truly poker face, right? And that's the idea of online. but the one thing you cannot alleviate is your betting, calling, folding style, right? I mean, you can change it, but if you want to be in the hand, then guess what? You have to be in the hand, right? And so it's something that you can look at as like, what could this person want to be in the hand with? And so there's... Ooh. But you're definitely right. Videos, blogs, and such. So, there's a number of, oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and so it's all about the amount of hands you're seeing, right? Like, if you have seen, you know, 800,000 hands, and because, you know, he's an announcer, I assume is what you're talking about, then he has seen hand after hand, and then I'm sure in his off time he's still going to the casino, right? But the reason why, if it wasn't clear, I guess I hinted towards it. The reason why people in their 30s have seen as many hands as people in their 60s is because people in their 60s, at the absolute max, could ever play 2 tables at once. Literally, Doyle Brunson did it in one of the main World Series of Poker events. Versus people are now hitting 5, 6, 16 tables at once. And they're understanding what's going on at the table they're playing at, right? Yeah, Doyle's gone. He played until the day he died. Ow. Alright. We're doing really good on Malenia. Yeah, he passed away a couple years ago now. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, the chat interaction is better than the fight with Malenia. And I don't mean that as like what I enjoy, but I mean like the reason us all hanging out. Ow. How did that miss? I was like right on top. Like, I don't normally say that, but I have a really long katana. And somehow it missed. That might have interrupted her waterfowl. We'll see. Interrupt waterfowl. I was hoping for blood at that point. The mouth. The mouth. I do like Negreanu. Negrano? I don't know how. I heard him pronounce it once, and then I tried to commit it to memory. Bill Ivy's kind of gone into the background, but the funny thing is everybody still considers him one of the absolute best poker players. Crap, crap! Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, and that's, you know, that's another part of one of the best things that you can have happen is I miss being in Pittsburgh. You know, Pittsburgh had Rivers Casino. I went there every Sunday. To play in the tournament. I'm very much a tournament specialist. I can't play cash. I can't believe I survived that. Put her waterfowls down for a while. Crap. Is that what we're gonna do, Malenia? We're gonna wait until I drink to stab me in the face? Into the free turn. Where are the free rolls? What? Is it in person? Is it online? What's going on? Free rolls are always fantastic because, you know, honestly, it's the best word for it is arbitrage. There's no downside and there's only upside. Oh, okay. Honestly, that sounds like the hell's his name? I follow Poker Staples. He actually streams on Twitch. He is a sponsored Party Poker Pro. And he runs they call it a home game. So similar but different, not a free roll. I don't think it's too high of a buy-in though. And honestly, like, that's what I would love to do is... I wish we had, like, just a way to make a $5 tournament. See all the buffering? Yeah, I know. Just a $5 weekly tournament would be amazing in my opinion. Like, I miss that. Like, that's what really got me into poker is just I can justify $5 every week. Hell yeah. You know, a poker tournament can go from, you know, 2 hours to you know, multiple days. But what I mean by it is, like, we're just hanging out, having a good time, you know? You know, you can have a beer if you want, you can... Are you kidding? No stagger hit. I didn't want one. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I ain't dumb, Malenia. Hmm. Nice! You're welcome to send me that on, or you can just post it in Discord if you want. Woo. Yeah, I can definitely justify that as a stream. That's a big prize, holy moly. Yeah. Honestly, I need to start counting hits. That's the way I feel like I'm gonna win this. I think we're just gonna go until 2 on Malenia. I was gonna do a few cleanup bosses, but I actually am having fun with her today. I think it's because we actually... Nice! A few extra hits as well on the stagger. I like it. Oh, I know. Shut up, baby, I know! Okay. Nice! Phase 2. Heal. Not what I meant to do! That's waterfowl! I didn't know she waterfowls in phase 2. That was the absolute worst time to get it. The absolute worst time to get it. Alright. Sorry. Small breather. The phase 2 waterfowl makes me What? Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh. Decent. Depending on what I need to do to sign up, I buy that tomorrow. Ow. I was trying to roll in. I don't think I was out of stamina. I think I realized the reason why Elden Ring bosses don't tilt me, but Final Fantasy... They just really don't have... Final Fantasy don't have a choreograph. Final Fantasy doesn't have a choreograph, whereas Elden Ring, you can learn from your mistakes. Ah, that's bad. Alright, we're not dead. I don't care. I rolled. I'm more surprised I sidestepped her first one, but even still, I rolled the second one. Improvement. I think working with the Nagakiba is going to be better. I don't think I'm half and half. I was tempted to next stream add in a shield so we can just deal with waterfowl regardless, but and trust me, it's not an end-all be-all. Are you kidding? Hey! Pretty sure that was a waterfowl. Yep. I think that was a waterfowl. Everything gives a regen, yeah. If she hits you, the only thing that doesn't is dodge. If she hits you or a summon, she just regens health. Anything that has health that she hits, regardless of blocked or unblocked damage. It is one caveat that I really think that they should fix. Good. Run away! I know you want to do it. I know. There it is. Are you done? That'd be a no. Yeah. Wait. You're saying they want you to dodge it? Is that what you mean? Forces you to learn to dodge, sure. But any hit as well? I mean, that's... I'm a little confused as to what you mean, because it feels like... Nice. That is definitely going to be a waterfowl, so I'll see you later, Malenia. I thought I was going to interrupt her some more. I mean, you can see her regenning as she hits me while I'm dead. I guess I should say if she attacks. I mean, she doesn't have any range attacks, except for waterfowl. And the first attack in phase 2. And she has another attack in phase 2, actually. We haven't seen it yet, so... I don't know how I got hit by those 3 hits. Oh, well. But how many times have we gotten to phase 2? We got 1 before Dragon got here, but I think we got like 4 or 5 times, right? I screwed that up. That was my fault. Yeah, the back-to-back was good. And we've started avoiding the first attack in phase 2. We're on our way to killing her. We're on our way. Just takes time. I was running towards the door. Apparently I was off skew. I was askew. I'm not going to guarantee that tomorrow will be poker, but fairly plausible. Just so you know, even if you get me all the information. You definitely weren't a jar. That's fair. That's fair. I try. I've prided myself for a number of years for not being a jar. It's The door is ajar. No, the door is a door. Nah, door's ajar. My car says so. I don't know who programmed your car, but whew. Germans. Come on, Malenia. I know you want to do it. Early, truthfully, I guess. Evan Michael redeemed to watch a video. What? Bayerisch Motoren Werke. BMW. Bayerische Werke. Got a Beamer. Hit her! I ran out of stamina. Cooper? I don't actually know Cooper. I know Cooper Tires. I don't think that's the same. Mini. Oh! I do remember that. You've shown me a couple. I've driven a Cooper. My uncle has a Fiat, and my mom actually has a Mini Cooper too. Ow. I do remember you mentioning that. Shared a couple of, feels like Pokemon, if I recall correct. My memory sucks. I didn't know Mini Coopers were made by BMW. Woo! That was a weird hit. Run! Run faster? Oh, I didn't know that was... I didn't even know it was independent. I didn't know... I actually thought it was just its own company, I guess. Yes, you did. I'm not sure, Evan. Mike, are you sure? I am. Alright, Evan Michael wants us to watch a how it should have ended a video. Let's see what's going on there. I think that's a good way to wrap up the stream, honestly. TikTok and YouTube, I'm just gonna say bye now because they get kind of mad about YouTube videos. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.